Have you ever read a fan fiction and thought to yourself, man, this is a steaming pile of horseshit?
Well, now you don't have to, because we'll do it for you. I'm Snake.
And I'm Supra.
And welcome to Fallacious Fiction.
Nailed it. All right.
Oh, we've got a fucking good one for you today.
Okay, so yeah, this needs a little bit of setup. This is a new segment we're trying out on the GRR, the G/R/R.
Yes, as you guys may know, we're back.
Well, we're back. We're trying to rebrand a little bit.
We've got to
actually do something with this YouTube channel instead of just do nothing and be kind of worthless in the
I
grand scheme
realize
of things.
it's been 2 years. We are definitely trying some new stuff.
Yeah.
So the point of this series is for us to read really bad fan fiction.
Yes. Because, I mean, we're both writers. We wrote some things.
Put some of those words on that there paper.
Yeah, but no, by no stretch are we, like, fucking writers, you know? We're not professional. We don't get paid.
No.
But we know a thing or two about writing.
Yeah, we definitely know something about something.
Yeah. You know, pacing, structure, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We have a generally good idea about that.
Oh my god, I just looked down at what we're reading.
Okay, so, yeah, we're going to start with something that's very personal to me.
No, I just saw a misspelled word.
Fantastic. We're starting with a fan fiction that I read. When did this come out? 2011. So I had to probably read it 2011, 2012. So I read this 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh man.
Right when the brony thing was in full swing,
There
right?
we go, man.
It's mostly dead now. I'm kind of glad about that, honestly. It was getting out of hand. But this is a My Little Pony fan fiction called Angst Much.
Here we go.
Are
you gonna take it or should I?
Well, this is narration. It doesn't really matter.
Oh, you can take it, and then I'll do the character voices.
Okay.
Because that was always fun back in the day.
Alright, so, Chapter 1, The Summons. It was getting late, the sun had set, and a purple unicorn was alone in her library. She had sent her assistant out of town on an errand, not wanting him to know the dangerous experiment she was trying to perform tonight. It had taken weeks of study, practice, and searching for the right spells, even borrowing some books from her zebra friend on foreign magics. Mostly she was reading from a large book bound with some strange material, reeking of age, and just a tinge of evil.
Okay, let me stop you there.
Okay.
I already don't like it.
I mean, for a setup, it's not the worst thing I've ever read.
Now here's my issue. If you're going into this blind...
Yeah? Oh, you have no idea who any of these people are?
Yeah, hold on. Because first off, you don't have any idea who these people are. I feel like if you're going to write, you need to fucking write that your audience doesn't understand.
Yeah, in case that...
Yeah, because you
it's supposed to be accessible.
Because if you're going to go into it... Phew, wibbly wobbly timey wimey. What the fuck does that mean?
Exactly, yeah.
Her zebra friend?
Her zebra friend, her assistant, who are these people? Doesn't she have, I haven't watched anything after season 3. Yeah. Doesn't she have, like a student now? Or before she had one? I don't know.
See, because I stopped watching after season 4, so I don't fucking know, dude.
Well, fantastic. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. I stopped at the, evil. Some called it black magic, others the arcane arts. A modern pony knew better than to fall for such superstitious nonsense.
Modern arts superstitious?
Yes. Nothing was truly evil, just misunderstood, maybe a little dangerous. But evil? No, in her thirst for knowledge, there was nothing truly forbidden, only powers to be cautious of. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad for the first paragraph. Again, who are these people? If you haven't watched the first episode... No, wait. You have to watch half season 1 to even get who the zebra is. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, she busied herself making the preparations, clearing a space in an alcove. She used chalk to draw marks on the floor and on the posts bordering the small space. Candles were lit, placed in very specific locations around the runic circle scrawled on the ground.
This is satanic shit.
Basically. Each rune and symbol was checked and double-checked to be perfectly aligned and placed around the large symbol in the center. It resembled a star of sorts.
Oh, here we go.
Something her researched called a pentacle. By the way. Although some sources refer to it as a pentagram. If her spell succeeded, she would open a window, however briefly, allowing her to see far-off lands.
Just imagine!
Muttering to herself.
If this spell works, we will have the ability to see the far corners of Equestria. Princess Celestia will be so proud of me.
Couldn't you try an actual Twilight voice?
No.
Keep going. That's still you.
Oh, sorry. She can see anywhere she wants in the land, and then help any pony in need. This will be awesome. Spike!
Looking around, she remembered her assistant wasn't there, having been sent off to avoid him seeing what she had been up to. If this didn't work, she didn't want him hurt. When she summoned the devil into the mortal plane, she didn't want the child to be destroyed.
When she summoned Cthulhu with the tentacle ray.
Yeah.
She only wanted it for herself.
So, by the way, just imagine muttering to herself.
Oh no! Hold on, I just saw that. We're not.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Just imagine she said muttering to herself. She muttered to herself. I don't know. Looking around, this seems to be in the present tense, right? Like so.
Wait, hold on. Where are we?
Looking around.
Okay, so yeah. I'm a little bit farther up.
Okay. Looking around, she remembered her. Oh, I already said that. Shit. Fuck. Okay, now we're at the next paragraph.
You're fucking me up, dude.
Finally, everything was perfect. She rechecked her notes and locked the door to the library. She didn't want to be disturbed, and although it was late, the library was still a semi-public building, and sometimes ponies wandered in unannounced. So this is in the present tense. Keep that in mind, right? As in, this is supposed to be happening right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Levitating a large black tome in front of her, she quickly intoned a passage. Azarath Metreon Zinthos, by the way. That's right there. Do you see it?
Yeah, I know.
All right. I wonder what that's a reference to.
That's so shameless. It hurts my soul.
I get it. Tara Strong voiced both of these characters.
I'm not sure if I'm okay with that.
Keep going. Nothing happened. Blinking, she looked at the page again.
Oops, wrong spell. Where did that come from? Wow. All right.
So apparently thoughts are in these half quotations with italicized letters. That wasn't really established, but all right. Flipping a few pages, she found the proper incantation along with the note that read inaudible. It's you. It's you. Come on.
What, do I have to make an inaudible?
No. As in right after that.
Oh yeah.
She thought.
No, that's that. Hold on. No, that's.
It breaks the thought. I see it. Yeah.
It doesn't break the thought at all.
That's a thought. No, it starts as a thought with the oh yeah. But then it's like oh yeah, she thought.
They never unbroke it though. Oh yeah, she thought.
True.
That's what went through her mind.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I thought. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, she thought. One of those spells you just concentrate on, but don't say.
Blushing to no pony in particular, knowing she should have remembered that after all the studies she had done.
I better get this done before I am too tired to finish.
I hate being too tired to finish. It happens to me all the time.
I'm gonna pre.
Closing her eyes, she concentrated on the mantra? The mantra.
Yeah.
Her lips moving silently despite herself. Her horn began to glow, faintly at first, but growing steadily brighter. Layer after layer of glow built up as she concentrated on the spell.
Just on the tip.
Sweat dripping from her face and pelt. Pelt? Is that the correct word?
No.
Isn't a pelt like a skinned animal's hide?
Pelt is a dead animal's hide.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a coat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. A static hum built up in the room as the spell grew in power, getting louder and louder as it grew. Unseen to the lavender pony, a faint shimmer was growing in the air. A faint shimmer was growing in the air.
Okay.
Over the symbols drawn on the floor. Slowly, the ripples became strong. Ripples? When were there ever ripples?
That would be a glow, not a shimmer, by the way.
Yeah. Slowly, the ripples became stronger and more pronounced as the air itself seemed to warp and a tear formed. First, the tear was filled with a chaotic void, dark light color all blended and swirled in the fracture. With a surprisingly understated pop, the tear seemed to stabilize momentarily. The image seen was of a dark room, a bed, and then it all went wrong. I don't feel like ellipses in narration is ever necessary, but that's just me.
Well, here's the issue. That's not even ellipses. That's 2 periods.
You're right. You're right. What is that? What the fuck is 2 periods? Like, I'm gonna start reading that as dot dot.
It's like dot is to end a sentence, and I think 2 dots is when you're gonna pray.
You're on the edge. You're on the edge.
You're like on the edge, and then it's ellipses, and you fade off.
A loud thud caused the unicorn to open her eyes. I wonder if that picked up on the mic.
I hope so. Here, let me just...
Yeah, thud. And the sight before her broke her concentration on the spell. With a startled yelp, the spell collapsed, and the backlash struck at her like a buck to the head. Okay. She crumpled to the floor. Crumpled? Crumpled?
Just hit him and he crumpled.
Got her in that fucking hard knockdown.
Hard knockdown note.
Yeah. The glow from her horn winking out. I don't know if that's the correct term for that.
Hold on. I need to see this. Where? Where does it say that?
Collapsed.
Glow from her horn winking out!
It winks out, bro. Have you never seen a horn wink?
No, dude!
And the portal closing with a loud crack, like thunder far, far too close for any pony to not startle at. But she was beyond such startlement. Is startlement a word? As the magic faded and she collapsed into unconscious. I can never say this.
Unconsciousness?
Thank you. The last thing she heard was a loud yelp and someone saying...
What the fuck?
No. It has an ellipsis and then a question mark. Read that correctly.
Wait, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Fuck! On the floor, inside the circle of runes, a shape lay stunned. It wasn't a pony. That's not really a proper sentence. It had longer limbs, stuck out at straight angles from the body. Alright, what stuck out? The limbs? Devoid of fur except for a short mane on its head. Pale, furless, and in a bit of pain, the creature stirred. Standing slowly to the impressive height by pony standards of 5'4".
How do you know that?
This dude's a manlet, by the way. Like, Lindo, he's as tall as Lindo.
Maybe this is Lindo in the story.
Maybe. Oh my god, that would be amazing if it was.
You know what? I'm gonna pretend that anytime this guy talks, it's Lindo.
The creature stood shakily, dazed from the brief transition and fall to the floor. Yeah, it was a human.
How? How do you know that?
How does who's narrating this? Like, I always try to make it like, and the things I wrote, I usually go for the very, like, shittily second person. Because first person is one thing, third person is another, but second person is usually really interesting when it's done correctly.
Well, here's the thing: if it's coming from second person and an unreliable narrator, it makes it more interesting in that sense.
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
But here's my issue. Wait, hold on, where am I? Yeah, what's the human? Bullshit! How do you know that?
How?
Because
Yeah.
that makes you omniscient.
Yeah, that makes us. Yeah,
and
exactly.
that makes everything boring. So now we've gone from present tense to omniscient.
Yeah, but it's still maintaining the present tense mostly.
But here's the thing.
It's almost like it's saying that it happened. It's kind of going past and present. It's weird.
Here's my issue with this right now.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, there's a storyteller, but the storyteller knows everything?
Yeah, that seems to be what the case is.
I'm not sure if I like that.
Okay, anyway, so, unsure what had just happened, he stood shakily on his feet. Last thing he remembered was laying in bed, trying to fall asleep. It had been the usual night of drinking himself into a stupor, watching YouTube videos, and reading One Too Many Pony Fics. Hey, that's what we're doing right now!
Oh, shit, it's us.
How do we know we're not this man? Also, I need to run this by you real quick. This dude's 5'4" and is drinking. So yes, he is in fact a manlet. There's nothing wrong with being short. I think it's just funny. Swearing that this recent damn addiction would drive him insane if the chronic insomnia didn't first. Man, I remember when I was really edgy. He looked around, his normally light-sensitive eyes blinking at the sudden bright surroundings. Okay, now, I also have light-sensitive eyes.
Is this you?
It might be me.
Did you write this?
Did I write? Maybe I did. Wondering groggily where his damn glasses went to, he sighed that he was also naked.
No!
Naked. I love the word naked. And in a strange place. Well, being nude was normal, that's how he slept. But he usually woke up where he went to bed, in his room. Unfortunately, without his glasses, everything was out of focus, and he was cranky to boot at having finally gotten to sleep and being woken too damn early. Damn it, he had work in the morning.
Hold on.
Yeah?
Did the narrator just change?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Earlier it seemed a lot more neutral, but now it seems like it's telling this guy's story.
Alright.
Looking around, everything seemed more out of focus than normal. He could usually squint a little and see what was going on, but this seemed off. Sorry, this seemed ... off. Everything was flatly colored, like he was in a cartoon. Even holding his hand close to his face, he couldn't seem to make out detail, just a flat wash of colors. This was not good. He could only see so good at close range to the pores in his skin. Not without your glasses, mate. That wasn't that thing you just established. Now everything was like a nightmarish Van Gogh painting, all bright colors and sharp lines. In the air, ... It was wrong. He recalled how most of his life he could feel things others couldn't. Electromagnetic fields were as tangible to him as water. He's Magneto. You have no proof to me that this isn't Magneto. They pulled him out of fucking Auschwitz. Alright, before we continue, I was just saying, Magneto is the Holocaust survivor. That's depressing. Anyway.
Well, shit.
Tangible as water, I believe, is where we just were.
Okay, so. Tangible as water. Okay,
yeah.
There you go.
Am I going or you?
Well, you are.
Okay. A bit of a gift he was born with, being able to walk through electronic stores and wade from field to field by being projected by TVs and other high-powered devices. He seldom told people of this. He knew from an early age he was different, and the fewer things he shared, the better he fit in with the other people around him. Being able to detect even weak electromagnetic fields even, I don't know where signals came from, was one of his gifts. Gifts. Actual ellipsis. Yeah, that was a joke. As much as a curse as anything. Everything made him different. Everything made it harder to blend in with his fellow humans. Greetings, fellow humans!
It's like you're walking down the street. Fuck, I can hear this ringing in my ear.
One more piece of ammo to use against him. Piece of ammo!
Piece of ammo. What did you just get? The shell casing?
Just the shell casing. It's a piece of ammunition.
No. Just the primer.
But this was different. It felt like he was swimming in warm water. The entire room made his skin tingle with the telltale signs of a strong power field. It was like the time he stood near a field of power transformers, almost choking him in its grip. After a few moments, he noticed some differences. The world came a bit better into view. Oh, I'm sorry, this is just so fucking boring! He was able to discern shapes. It looked like... ... bookshelves?
Bookshelves?
Well, bookshelves if they were designed by Fred Flintstone, or maybe Tex Avery.
I don't get that one. Why is it Mebe?
I don't know.
M-E-B-B-E.
I don't know. And then there was the power field. It wasn't all over like warm water. It flowed. You just said it was like warm water. What do you mean? It seemed to be stronger in one direction, toward a purple shape ahead of him.
Here we go.
He stumbled forward, almost tripping on a lit candle. Suddenly, the smell of burning beeswax assaulted him's other senses started to kick into hair normal hyperactive levels. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm reading this in this fucking accent.
We have to read it as it's written.
Yeah, of course. Everything worked over time with his eyes. Anyway, with a sigh, he moved slowly toward the thickening power field. Is he trying to say Twilight's extra thick? A coup clip?
She's got a large butt.
I probably put that in. Anyway.
Why did you nudge me when you did that?
Oh, I was doing that, huh? Anyway, yeah, fuck. Where was I? It felt like the time he had worked on an old TV. The CRT giving out a massive electrical charge that he could feel like water on his skin as the hairs on his arms danced. Slowly, he approached the purple shape. It was fuzzy, purple, with different shades fading away from the large spike on top. How many times did he say purple? Like 3.
Look, it's hurting my soul.
Very purple.
Yes.
Carefully, he reached out and touched the protruding shape, gingerly making contact with the source of the field.
He noticed cum was caked firmly on the tip.
As he touched the unicorn's horn. How does he know it's a unicorn? He just said it was a shape like 4 times.
It's fucking... The narrator is shifting too much.
Also, he could have just, instead of using shape over and over again, couldn't he have said, like, animal, creature,
the purple object,
life form, thing? I would have accepted thing.
I would have loved thing.
As he touched the unicorn's horn, he suddenly knew everything. All right.
Ooh, you know,
same.
You just
Same.
I love walking up to people, touching their foreheads, and go,
I know everything now. Light blossomed in his head. Light, okay. Power flowing into his body like an electric current. His vision snapped into focus just moments before he was knocked back by a massive static discharge. Groaning, the human gets himself together, slowly getting up off the floor. First thing he notices is he can see.
Fuck yeah, I can see.
Then he realizes he's not in Kansas anymore.
For fuck's sake.
I think that, I mean, that's probably just the Wizard of Oz reference, but he might have actually been from Kansas. I don't think it's ever
No,
established.
dude, like, it doesn't matter. You can't keep making these fucking references, dude.
The room swims into focus. All cartoon analogies went out the window as he realized he was seeing everything in detail now. No glasses needed. The room was crystal clear, and what's more, he felt strong! He had always been strong of mind, but his body had always failed him. Able to think circles around most people he met, even the most average of bullies had always bested him in physical strength. Not that he was a weakling. He could lift several times his weight with his back and legs, but he was sadly out of shape from years of computer work, and his arms never felt that strong. Now he felt like Atlas, able to hold the world on his shoulders, and still flex pretty for the fans.
And you know what? If he feels like Atlas, he's probably chained down with something.
Yeah. His arms were toned like never before, and his small paunch, a legacy of inactivity and onset diabetes, was now a solid six-pack.
Whoa. You're just dropping fucking bombs.
If you touch a unicorn's horn,
you know everything.
You know everything.
Diabetes.
You become fucking ripped. First of all. Also, as we're about to find out, and looking down,
well, damn.
He thought to himself,
either I'm having the best fucking dream ever, or the freaking... What the fuck? Loch Nair has just teleported my ass to another world. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, he looked like Den from Heavy Metal, but still had hair, and his junk was swinging in the wind. Oh man, if his ex could see him now. Maybe he was dead? He checked his pulse, still feeling a strong beat. With a slightly insane grin, he intoned,
hell, it's about time.
So touching a unicorn's horn makes you ripped, gets rid of your diabetes, cures your eyesight, and gives you a huge cock.
It makes you hung.
Yeah, like, touch some unicorns, my guy.
Dude, fucking touch a unicorn horn, all that shit, and then your dick becomes a horse dick.
Yeah, it might have. It might have. We'll find out. I already know. I've read this before.
The fucking scary shit that this entails, real quick, right, is... It's about time. You expected your dick to explode.
It was gonna happen eventually.
Man, I'm gonna grow into this huge ass penis when I hit puberty.
Also, do you notice how he was saying that his body had always failed him, but he could still lift 2 to 3 times his own weight? That was before he touched the unicorn horn. He said he said his body failed him, but his mind was really sharp. But he could also lift 2 to 3 times his own weight.
Oh, it's so.
That means you're strong. This is some top tier shit. We're getting in here.
This inspired you?
Yes, it did. So I like I said, I wrote fan fiction once, literally once, and it was I read this right, and I'm like, wow, that was shit. I want to do that, but better. And then I did.
Dude, like this is a pile of dog shit.
I'm loving it. Okay, you ready on chapter 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Warm welcome.
Hell, it's about. You don't have to fucking.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't need to do that. Like literally, like if at the beginning of every fucking thing I did, I just repeated the same thing after I thought the chapter ended. It'd be stupid.
Mm-hmm. The sound of a voice dragged Twilight out of the darkness. She groggily came awake. Man, I wish I could come when I woke up. Growing as pain raced through her entire body. She hadn't felt this bad since Rainbow Dash tried to give her flying lessons. Levitation and magic were just no substitute for real wings and Pegasus maneuverability. Oh, that's right. This is 2011. This is before stupid Alicorn Princess bullshit. This is back in the day.
This is the real shit.
We got a match now. Her eyes hurt from the light. Her body ached
left.
like a massive bruise. Yeah, swipe left. Even her hair seemed to hurt. That's not how that works. Again, she groaned, trying to get up and blinking against the light in the room.
Whoa. Is that the stranger guy?
Is it?
Hello, Twilight.
At the sound of a strange voice, her head shot up and her eyes snapped open to reveal a horror before her. There was a creature unlike anything she had seen before. It was pale, almost hairless, as if it had been shaved, standing on 2 hind legs and its front legs crossed in front of it. It stared at her with what looked like a smile on its face. A short patch of fur, not even a proper mane, and a patch lower down was the only significant bit of fur. More bizarrely, it seemed to have its tail on backwards, hanging in front of its body. That implies she's never seen a dick before. And if you live in a world that's all horses, you're going to see a lot of dick, whether you want to or not.
Dude, you know what the best part about this entire fucking thing is? Right?
Yeah, what?
It's probably a horse dick.
Probably. So, here's my question to you before we continue. Do you think she's going to be on that dick anytime soon? Because if she didn't know what a dick was, do you think these ponies are even anatomically correct? I would assume not.
Nah.
Right? Yeah,
Nah.
we'll see.
You know something I don't?
Maybe I do. She quickly scrambled back, knocking over a candle and several books in her panic.
What are you? Don't hurt me! Leave me alone!
Shaking his head, the creature began to chuckle softly.
I'm not going to hurt you, Twilight Sparkle.
Using her full name to great effect.
Sorry, I was looking at... Where am I?
Yeah.
And
As.
that was...
No.
What?
I'm not going to hurt you, Twilight Sparkle, using her full name to great effect.
And as to what I am, you should know. You seem to have summoned me after all. I like how he just magically knows shit.
Yeah, he knew he does everything. He touched her horn. Dude, touching a unicorn horn is like...
I didn't summon anything. It was a viewing spell. How do you know my name?
The young mare was still panicking. She tried desperately to remember what happened. The spell was perfect. What could have gone wrong? How did this thing get here? Who was he? He seemed to have a male voice, and how did he know her?
A viewing spell, huh? Seems you were trying for a window, and instead you made a door.
Now here's a good example of that. If anyone here has found my fanfiction somehow, they'll recognize that I basically lifted that line.
Yeah, really.
I'm not even kidding. I did.
As far as I know your name, well, that's kind of complicated.
He sank to the floor, making an attempt to come down to her level and appear less intimidating. Nigga, you're 5'4". You ain't intimidating anything.
What you mean?
Years of dealing with kids and animals have taught him a thing or two about earning trust and appearing friendly.
That's fucking terrifying if he's naked as shit.
Is this guy like 30?
Yeah.
He's got to be, right? Like.
Well, you're 30, so.
I'm not. Yeah, all right. Anyway. Let's just say.
Let's just say I know a lot about you. At least, I think I do. I'm still not sure this isn't some just really fucked up dream. It ain't a flashback. Never was one for drugs, but this is just too damn weird to be a real dream.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, that's so
Dreams
hard.
are, yeah. The purple unicorn stopped shaking, trying to gather her courage to face this strange creature. What he said made a mad kind of sense.
That's not...
What if she had opened a door? But a door to where? The spell should have only shown her the far part of Equestria. She sank down to her rump with a groan.
Dear Celestia, what have I done?
Fantastic, thank you, Kermit. Well, I'm sorry to see you again.
Oh, yeah. Well, if I wake up...
He continued.
Then I know it was a dream. Never really was a fan of reality.
Yeah,
so I may well be enjoying this fantasy while it lasts.
Sorry, I'm yawning because how fucking boring this is.
Yeah, I know, right?
Rubbing his chin in thought, an idea came to him.
Oh, I have an idea! As if it wasn't fun. Quick, give me an order. Tell me to do something. Why? What? Sorry, what? Why? Come on, just do it. I want to test the theory. How about you go away and leave me alone?
Grinning, he replied.
How about you go fuck yourself, pony? Ha! That kills that theory.
I don't get it.
Neither do I.
No. Her ears shot back as she
shit.
grimaced at the profanity.
That was totally uncalled for. That's not very nice.
Honestly, I don't believe in any stretch of poniness. They don't have our curse words.
No,
I can guarantee you that.
Dude, right? Perfect example of like, cause they don't swear. Right?
No, they're too pure.
Yeah. It's like, and fuck. It's like it's a human word. Like,
yeah, it is.
Like if there were aliens that spoke English, they wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know what fuck is. Yeah.
They wouldn't know what fuck was.
Yeah, they'd have no
But
idea.
I tell you what, if you came up to an alien dude and you'd be like, "You, fuck off," you would get the meaning.
Yeah, he'd get it. I just feel like because like they have their own stupid curse words, right? Like horse feathers. Yeah.
What the fuck's that one?
I don't know. Anyway, that's still you.
I'm sorry, I apologize. You're totally right, but I wanted to test something. Lots of stories I read about creatures being summoned that say the summoner gains control over the summoned being.
Matt, you're into the occult. Is that true?
That's fucking complicated. You don't want me to go into this because this will last 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Looks like you don't control me, so it's a good thing I'm friendly.
Looking around the room at the strange runes, something between Celtic runecraft and kindergarten pony drawings.
How do you know that?
How does he know that? He realized that his nearsightedness had also gone, replaced with strong eyes to match his stronger body.
Either you did the wrong spell or forgot a binding geas or something. Are you shitting me?